All right, we have got delivery out for delivery notice on that S&B cold air intake, so I figured I would get rolling on disassembly of the OEM air intake on this truck. The instructions say something about you get a check engine light if you don't take the negative terminal off your battery, which I don't know how much that's really true. I've got the Taser RAM module that I could put on the, not put on the truck, it's on the truck. I have the Taser RAM module that I could use to reset any codes that might pop and then reboot the computer. But I guess just for the sake of following the instructions here, come on, there we go. I figured I would just lay a towel in there and keep that from remaking contact with the battery, just to confirm that we're actually like completely disconnected there. So yeah, you got to take the negative terminal off your battery, which I guess if it keeps you from getting a check engine light, we may as well do it. And then the next step is we're going to pop all these little plastic rivets off here, bust out the little trim tool. Hopefully these will cooperate. Yeah, there we go. I don't think you have to pull them completely out. No, you don't. They'll pop out on their own. We'll just get that little guy. I know you're supposed to have, there's like a metal tool that makes this a lot easier, but this little plastic trim tool will work just fine. I'll jump behind the camera here. I didn't want to back the truck up a little bit. UPS shows out for delivery, but it shows like between 4 and 8 p.m. today, so I don't have anywhere else to go tonight. I have a meeting coming up that's going to be an electronic, like web meeting. So I figured I may as well get started on yanking this apart. Of course, there's two back there. All right, up next, I think, relatively self-explanatory here. I think we got to disconnect some electrical. Get that out of the way temporarily. I'm pretty sure we got to take this off, and let's see here. We're gonna get lucky, and that's a number 10. Oh, that's a number 10. There's one. There's two. I think we have to take that off right there. Maybe. Oh, yep, that just is a little rubber bushing. Is this a 10? No, that's probably an 8. And we have to unclip this. There we go. Without damaging it. Set that guy aside, and that looks like a 9 or an 8 on that. Undo our intake tube here. This is probably where that check engine light comes into play, because you're undoing that breather. Okay, yep, that's a number 8. So there we go. This should all just come out of here. There's that. yeah. Look at that. It's gonna come out of here in one piece, isn't it? That's cool. Dang. Check that action out. Boom. Whoops. I figured that was gonna fall apart. That filter looks nasty. Oh, that was easy, huh? Look at all that room to party down there now. Goodness gracious. There's room for days. Throttle body clean? Yeah, it's pretty clean. Cool. All right. Intake tube clean. Or a little bypass vent, whatever that is. Crank breather. Okay, now we wait for UPS. God, this is like a 5-minute install. Yeah, look at that filter. Ew. I have a new filter that I was gonna put on. That's nasty. Where's all that coming from? That's like greasy, nasty goo. There isn't anything that dumps in here, is there? Huh. Interesting. I know I got to reuse some of these rubber parts, so now I got to wait for UPS to show up and see what we got to transfer over. So we will wait just a little bit. Looky what just showed up. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Okay, I guess one-handed, that's difficult. Oh, yeah. Holy crap, that's a filter. Jeez, look at the size of that thing. Holy crap. It's like 15 inches long. Okay, awesome. So we don't need that. Air box, tube cover, silicone. Wow. All right. I'm gonna put this thing together real quick because it doesn't take long. Okay, I know you probably wouldn't mind watching me assemble this thing, but in all honesty, just putting little rubber grommets in the holes of this thing was really, I mean, not that big of a deal. I am gonna run the side cover for now. I don't know ultimately if I'm gonna change my mind on that, but I am gonna run it for now. So let's see if I can get, this truck is so tall. Let's see here. There we go. Now it's on there nice and snug. Perfect. Get the 8mm back out here. I think it's 5/16, but the 8mm is working just fine and dandy. There's that. There's that. Let's see here. You kind of can't really see what I'm doing. So we got the, well, hopefully you can see that. The screen's really dark. We got the intake put on here. Now we got to get this guy nestled down in there. We'll turn it to lock it. I don't think this goes anywhere now, but we got to shove that back on. And yeah, I think this is just going to be loose. So I will zip tie that up. That should help. Yeah, time for the air filter. Let's go get the air filter. We'll get that put on real quick. God, that thing is huge. I'm gonna turn that hose clamp around so I can, holy moly. That is one big ass air filter. Let's see, how am I gonna do this? There we go. It all just kind of goes together just perfectly. Then we got to kind of nestle all this back together, just like so. That's a pretty slick design right there. Last thing to put on is the little silicone cover. It comes, let's see, what do we got? We got stickers. There's a sticker. Install instructions, which I already read. Another sticker. It's got part numbers on it. We'll hang on to that. And then the clear little window gasket. Let's see here. I suppose this is going to be a chore. No, maybe not. Cool. Got their name etched into it. That's cool. They lasered this. All right. That's annoying. Easy to get off of there, but that's annoying. Okay. Let's see. Should be self-explanatory which way it goes. I know you got to put this in here before you pop it into the filter box. There it goes. Gotta move the tripod, you're in the way. There it goes. I think the next time I go to do this, like if I have to tap this filter out, this will be much easier to do because this Lexan will be formed a little bit better. Let's see, are we down in the front? No. Now I think we are. Cool. Yep, I think we're installed. It looks like... yep. There we go. I think we're in. Let's put all these clips back on, hook the battery up. Hope that the radio doesn't freak out. I guess these things are prone to some random blue screen for a little bit while the system reboots. Yeah, a little spark, nothing crazy. Hear all the little relays clicking and clacking. Make sure that's down there as deep as it'll go. There's probably a torque spec on this ground bolt, but we'll just go a quarter turn until it's stripped. There we go, that's it. I'm gonna let the computer on the truck kind of boot up here for a few minutes and then we'll go take it for a drive. All right, we're gonna start the truck for the first time with the air filter installed. Radio locked, please start vehicle. That's interesting. Ah, it defaulted. Interesting. All the colors are different, like it loaded some different user interface. Huh. Okay, so there's a definite difference in the feel of the gas pedal while accelerating. the truck would stutter and kind of hesitate a little bit coming around 20 mile an hour. And now it's not doing that. So very interesting. Shifting a lot smoother. This truck would have this weird tendency to like hold fifth gear, and it appears that it, let me lock that out of MDS. I don't know what's going on with the radio. The radio reset, and all I get for temperature settings is low and high. So something weird's going on there. Unhooking the battery for an hour and a half or 2 hours was probably not the brightest idea. Hopefully that doesn't involve a trip to the dealer to fix that, but I'll pull over here. Yeah, so you see when I try and adjust my temperature, all I get is low and high. I don't know what that's all about. It's like the radio completely just lost its brain. That's really, really weird. We'll have to see about that. Okay, well, it's definitely smoother accelerating. That's not a placebo effect. Like, I'm not sticking my foot into it nearly as hard to get the truck to accelerate. So that's certainly got to equate to some fuel economy gains. I mean, I know just driving around, the instant numbers are not entirely the most accurate, but let me turn this corner here and we'll see. I mean, if I'm not having to stick my foot into this as hard to get the truck to accelerate, one would think that that equates to some fuel savings down the road, because it should cruise easier. So I guess we'll see. I floored it and did a wide open throttle pull there off camera, so that's why the fuel economy dropped. But cruising right about 40 mile an hour, it feels, yeah, I mean, you touch the gas pedal and it's definitely responding more than it has for the last calendar year while I drive it. So interesting result. I think we got a winner here. I will keep an eye on this and see how this behaves over the course of a couple tanks of gas, because I'm almost needing to fill up anyway. So we'll keep you posted. Anyway, thanks for watching.